that is on. I have it in all my on my and Sim Shalom it's 510 and Slim Shalom it's 183 and Lev Shalom it's 205. So if anybody needs what page number again, tell me.
I don't know where mine is. I'll find it.
205 and Lev Shalom. Slim Shalom 183. Sim Shalom 510. And it is, but we know that this prayer is multiple times in this book, whichever Siddur you're using, it's multiple times because it is at the end of each one of the services. The morning service, the afternoon service, the evening service, whether it's Rosh Chodesh or Shabbos or weekday, it's at the end, near the end of every single service we do. And if we don't have a minyan, it would be the last prayer, except for Shabbos, that we do, because it's followed by the mourner's Kaddish normally. Okay. I'm going to read it once, and then I'm going to ask for volunteers. And a volunteer, if you feel inspired, you may sing, or however you feel about it. But I'm going to start. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, latet gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chalkenu kahem, v'goralenu kachol hamonim. Va'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamalachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim v'yosed aretz. Oh, interesting. What did I just see? Look, when you read, you realize this is aretz without the ha. I'm not sure exactly why. Umoshav yikaro Bashamayim mima'al, ushchinat uzo begov hey meromim, hu Eloheinu ein od, emet malkenu efes zulato, kakatuv batorato, ve'adata hayom v'hashevota el levavecha, Ki Adonai hu Elohim, Bashamayim mima'al, Ba'al ha'aretz mitachat ein od. No other. Okay. There is a second paragraph that normally we do silently, and we pick up at the carrot or the box or whatever your book has at the end, which we'll do after. We'll just go over that. But this, I'd like to do the first paragraph because sometimes we only do part of it out loud, and sometimes we do all of it. So I think it's a good thing to be able to do. Do I have a volunteer and you don't have to do all of it? You can stop partway through. Arlene, however you feel.
Aleinu l'shabeach le'adon hakol, latet gedula le'yotzer bereshit. Elo.
What was that? I can't hear. I'm sorry. It might repeat the last word.
Shelo.
Good.
Shelo asanu kuguye.
What was that? Yeah, wait. What's the vowel after the gimel?
Vo.
Yes. Good.
Good. Vo ye ha'aratzon.
What? Ha'aratzot. Yes.
Ha'aratzot. Velo samanu.
Good.
ki mish pehot.
Perfect.
Adama shelo sam kenu kahem vigoralenu kahol
Good.
hamodam
Good.
the va ananu
Gosh, I can't find anything.
korim
Good.
umish tachavim umodim leaf ne melech malche hamalhim hakadosh
Malachim.
ha
Amalachim.
wait hamlachim.
Okay, but you, okay, if you, I don't know if you're using, which book are you using, Arlene? Okay, you don't, okay, I'm using the Lev Shalem. It's Ha-Melachim, okay?
Hamlahim.
Good.
I don't know why you pronounce them both twice. Hamlahim. The m.
Yeah, you don't have to do that as long as you put the, give it a sound under the mem, but it actually is Malachim, but if you can actually get away with Ha-Melachim, you could get away with that too.
Hamlahim. Hakadosh Baruchu.
Good.
Shehu note samayim.
What was that? What was the last word?
Shamayim.
Good.
Shamayim.
Good. That's the heavens. Shamayim.
Shamayim. The Yoser, Verio said.
Good.
Aretz.
Good.
Umo shav.
Good.
Ro.
Good.
The shamayim. Mayim.
Yeah.
Ni ma'al. Ush he nach not
What? No, the last letter. Right. Good. Thank you.
he not
Good.
so
Good.
bigov hey niro mim
Good.
hu Elohenu ein od
Good.
et malkenu f says f fs
Good. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Sulato kakatu bitorato the yada ta
Good.
ayom viha shevota
Good.
el liva vecha ki Adonai hu ha Elohim bishamayim mi ma'al ve'al haaretz mi tahat ein od.
Great.
A little tongue
Yes.
twister. A little tongue
Yeah,
twister.
but
in there.
mostly really good. Really good.
I
Thank you,
can't
Arlene.
find it at all.
Okay, thank
You can't find the Alenu?
I know it.
Go
It's at the end of services, and I probably know it by heart, but I
Go,
can't.
you do know it by heart, but I want you to read it. But go to the end of any service, absolutely any service, wherever you are, whether it's Shacharit, whether it's
That's what
Mincha,
I'm looking
Mariv.
for. You keep going, I'll find it.
Okay, it should be at the end of any almost at the end, not the very last page of absolutely any
Is
service.
it after Kaddish Shalem?
Yes. It's almost at the end. In the morning service, it's right before any service. It's usually before the mourner's
looking at-
Kaddish. Right before the mourner's Kaddish, near the end of any service.
Mourner's Kaddish, okay.
Right before
You
mourner's
go ahead,
Kaddish
I'll
usually.
find it, I'll get back to you.
Okay. That's usually where it is. Okay. Do I have another volunteer?
I'll go.
Thank you, Judy. Judy Frank volunteered.
Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Aleinu l'shabea la'adon hakol. La'tet gedula l'yotzer bereshit. Shalo asanu kagoye ha'aratzon. Below samanu kamish pachot ha'adama shalo sam chelkenu kahem v'goralenu kekal hamonam va'anachnu korim umashtachavim umodim lifnei melech malkei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim v'yotzed eretz umo shia yikaro
No, no.
umo
After Aretz, what word is it?
isn't it Moshiach?
No. Moshav, I think.
Moshav. Oh, okay.
Good.
Moshav Yikaro
Good.
Bashamayim Mima'al Ushvinat Zo Ushvinat Zo Begova Hey
Good.
Meromim Hu Eloheinu Ein Od Emet Malchenu Efet Sulato Kakatuv B'Torato V'yadata Hayom V'hashvi
No.
V'hashvoshta
No. Sound this one. You're everything is beautiful, but sound this one out because you don't have it.
V'hashvot
The Shevota.
Oh, Shvevota. Sorry, Shvevota.
Shevota.
Ha, Shvevota. El Levavecha. Ki
Good.
Adonai Hu Elohim Bashamayim Mima'al. Bial Haaretz Mitachat Ein Od.
Gorgeous. Okay. One word that some people have been having some trouble with, and I just want you to realize what it is. Mishpach to somewhere. The mishpachot. Mishpacha, we know in Yiddish also is family. Okay, it's the families. Mishpachat. Okay, that's a word we know. Va'anachnu is us. We know that one. Bashamayim is the heavens. Ein od. That's something, it's a phrase that you hear a lot. Ein od is none other. Other is od and ein is there none. None other. Okay. This is a big this prayer obviously the rabbis like because they use it a lot. Yes, Sandy.
I have a question. I'm in Lev
Sure.
Shalem,
Yeah.
and by the Naknu is like a
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
where we bow?
yes, exactly. That's, and
Okay,
you'll
when
see
do we
that
stand up?
everywhere where you bow in the left shalem. Everywhere you bow, you'll see that.
But when do you stand up? I mean,
Okay. Um, uh, some some people stand up on Modim, some people stand up on Lifnei. I
okay,
sort of like Modim because that means acknowledge or whatever. So I like to be standing for it, but either one of those two is acceptable. Also, I thought of something else. I left my head. Yeah. So this book does give you hints. I think there's actually something. There might be something in the Sim Shalom too. I'm not sure. I have it in here somewhere.
Oh,
A symbol where you have to bow. No, it's not in the Slim Shalom. Okay. This you'll see for anybody that has the Lev Shalom, and if you've been and we've been talking about it, the Lev Shalom has as many hints as possible. It tells you when you bow. It tells you, gives you the shva when it's sounded. It gives you the difference of between the ah and the o. So it has the most guidance points, and it's in the Lev Shalom. And there will, yes.
We're
Yes,
waiting for our
Judy?
left shalane. We're waiting for our left shalane figurine.
Yeah, yeah,
They're back
yeah,
ordered. I don't know. They're just,
yeah. Well, I think it's part of the whole supply chain,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that is one of the advantages of this book, and there also are going to be coming out with one for weekdays, I believe. Okay, does anybody else want to read?
I'll try.
Judy,
Go ahead.
Francis, and then Cindy. I saw your hand first. We're all going to read this because this is something we read a lot. So I would really like, and we sing it. And so if you know how to read it, you'll definitely be able to sing it. And we sing it together. So there's a comfort level. So I'd like you to be able to do that. Okay, Fran,
okay. You want me to say it or sing it?
whatever you want. But if you're going to, you can read it or sing it. But if you sing it, you must look at the words,
Okay.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
Just
may
don't sing
sing
it.
some of them. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol latet gedu laliot ser bereshit shelo asanu kigo ye ha'aratzon. Now I'll
So
start reading it because of the los
that's fine.
losamanu kamish oat.
Vote. Right.
Yeah, ha'arat
That's
ha'adama.
good.
Shelo sam chelkenu gohem, v'go alenu kechol hamona, v'anachnu kar korim mishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. You want me to keep going?
Yep.
No te shamayim vayoser vayosed haaretz umoshav yikaru
Caro, the dots on the top.
bashamayim mi ma'al
Good.
ushachina uzot
No, read that again, that last word.
Uzo.
Yeah,
Uzo, there's no last part.
that's correct. There's no, you added a letter.
Yeah, okay. Bana, ben,
No, that's a gimel. Read it again.
begav, chai,
Hey,
miromim, hu Eloheinu, od, ein od.
good.
Emet, malkenu, efes, zulato, kakatuv, betorah, tech, betorato,
Good.
Biodecha.
No, read it again. No. Sound it out.
Data.
Good, perfect.
Hayom. Vahashevto.
Now there's a dot over the vet. Vahashevota.
Vahashevota. Oh, that's
Good.
okay. So, okay. El Lavovecha. Ki Adonai Hu Elohim.
Ha
Bashem.
Elohim.
Ki
To Ha
Adonai.
Elohim. It's the Ha is very important. You know,
Ha Elohim. I'm
good.
sorry.
When somebody's correcting a Torah reader, sometimes it's important, sometimes it's not. This is the God, so that's important to know the Ha, to have the Ha there. Good.
Ha Elohim. Bashamayim. Mi Ma'al. Bi'al. Haaretz. Mitachat.
Yep.
Ain Od.
Okay. So I'm gonna get very base, whatever, and say mitachat. Did anybody ever hear of the word tuchas?
Yes.
From the same word.
Oh,
It's not
Underneath. It's the underneath, under. Mitachat is under. Okay.
It's not in the English translation, that's for sure.
No, well, no, but it's under is the word in below, under
Okay.
or below, where in the English translation.
Heaven and earth, there's no other.
It's from the same root. Okay. Now, Cindy,
Okay. Elenu, Shisha, Lisha, Bea, La
Good.
Adon, Hakol, La Tate, Gedula, Leo, Zer, Bereshit,
perfect.
Shalo, Asanu, Kigo, Ye, Ha'aret, right now.
No,
Wait, give me a chance.
I'm not going anywhere.
So, Ha'aratzot,
Perfect.
Shalo,
Go
Asanu, Bigo,
You're
Nay.
reading the same line again.
Oh, you know what? It's when I use my magnifying glass, that's what happens.
It's okay.
Okay. Be'o, Samanu, Kamish, Hitot.
Chot.
What's that? Oh, Hot, right.
Mishpachot.
Hot,
Remember I said
see, yeah,
mishpacha.
Hot.
It's mishpachot
Hot.
is plural.
Ha'adama,
Good.
Shalo, Kenu, Kahem.
Good.
The go ra lenu
Good.
kiko hama nam hamana
Now look again.
hamon nam
Perfect.
hey
Perfect.
nam
Perfect.
the benaknu korim umish tahavim
Perfect.
umo
Now look at what's the verb after, what's the vowel after the mem?
umo din
Perfect. Yes.
Lifa nay melech malkay hamla him.
Mm-hmm.
Agadosh Baruch Hu. Shahu. No team.
No, look again.
All right, no, what am I saying? No, no,
No,
No.
te. It's got the
no,
three dots. No,
right,
te.
okay, no, ta.
Good.
That letter looks so much like a V, that's why
It does. It does.
I got to quit confusing Hebrew with English.
Yeah.
Shamayim, what is Shamayim?
Good.
Shamayim, Biyo Said,
Yep.
Eretz, or Aretz.
Yep.
Umo Sav,
Shav.
Sav.
The
Yeah,
difference between, remember, we have in Israel, we have, and for some reason it hits me, and a lot of people have had trouble with it. There's a kibbutz on Israel, they have kibbutzim, and they have moshavim. Moshav. That's the word, moshav. It's not, I don't know if it's even related, but we seem to be having trouble with that word.
Umo Shav, I see that. Yika Ro,
Good.
Basha Mayim,
Good.
Mima O.
Mm-hmm.
Usa Us the not.
Ushchinat.
Oh, that's a okay. Ush,
Do you see it?
yes. Ush he not.
Good.
Uz u. Okay. That's Uzo.
Perfect. That's what it is.
Well, you know why? Because it has that dot. I guess it could
Yes.
be Uzo, like saying the Z
Yeah.
twice, or the
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Yes, but you don't hear it. Don't go crazy with that hearing it twice business.
Okay. Big is that that's an O then, right? That's a longer thing.
Yes, it
letter.
is.
Okay. So that would be the go, hey.
Yes, exactly.
Miro meme. Who? Hello. Hey new. Oz.
No,
New.
look again. After who Eloheinu.
Oh, A's. Ain, sorry.
Ain.
Ain.
The final
Okay.
nun.
Own. Ode.
Yes.
Emmett. Me, Mal.
No.
Kanu. What?
Yes. Yes.
Malkanu.
Yes.
FM.
No,
Zola.
the last letter is FS.
I
not
got
F.
it.
The
Yeah,
mem and the
FF.
samach are very similar,
Right,
I have to say. One is
FS.
just more angular.
FS.
Good.
Zolato.
Good.
Kakatu. Bito to. Biyad. It's a dollar. Biyada ta.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, no. Hayom.
Yep.
Yaha. Yaha. Say no ha. All right.
Put it together.
Yaha.
Bahashe Vota.
Vota. Ashe Vota. El. Liva. Necha. Becha.
Good. Yes.
He. Adonai. Who. Elo. Him. Basha. Mayim.
Yep.
The all.
No, wait a second. Wait. Bashamayim. What was the word after Bashamayim?
I didn't say it.
Okay.
Mimo, oh. Mima, oh.
Yep.
The all haaretz mi ta hot mima mi ta hot
Yes.
ein ode.
Good. Perfect. Okay.
So
I was just
I'm
looking at
gonna
the
have to
English.
extend the class for how long it takes me. Sorry.
No, 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 no. First of all, what are we here for? We don't have, there's no nothing that we have to get to. So whatever we do, we do. And I've read that everybody should be comfortable as the whole aim of this class. I was looking at the English, and while they do try to make it closer to word for word translation, there are phrases that we have in English and that we have in Hebrew that are a little different. Like we have Melech HaMalachim somewhere, and I just have to find it. Melech HaMalachim, Melech Malchei HaMalachim. Those all have the same root. They're all Melech. And in English, they say the supreme sovereign, but it's the king of kings in Hebrew. So you just know that those are all actually the same root there.
Yes.
And another way of talking about God is Hakadosh Baruch Hu, the Blessed One. You may hear people talk about it. Barry, my husband, will say the KBH, which is Kadosh Baruch Hu. That's another name for God. We have Elohim, we have all the other ones. That's another name for God. Okay, welcome, Susan. Would you like to read?
Sorry, I was on an overseas call. You know what? I'll read in a bit. Tell me where you are, please.
Okay. We're on the Elenu. And which book do you have, Susan? Oh, you don't have the book. You're using it online, I
No,
think.
I have a book with Alenu. In 1 second.
Okay.
Somebody else can go now and then I'll go.
Okay. Judy?
Thank you.
Okay. Me, right? Judy Carlin?
Yep.
Oh,
Judy Carlin. Sorry. Judy Frank, I think already read. That's why I didn't.
yes.
I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
clarify it.
Okay. Elena Lasha Bea La Adon Hakol Late
Don't read so fast because I want to hear it. I want to
Okay.
hear what the second word is.
Lasha Bea La Adon Hakol Late Gedula Layotse Bereshi Shelo Asanu Here go a yay ha'aratso velo samanu kimish pahot hadama shalo sam helkenu karhem vegoralenu kehal hamonam vanaknu karim umishtahavim umodim Lifnei melech melchei hamelchim hakadosh baruch hu. I should go on?
Yep.
Oh.
Finish the paragraph.
Shehu nose shemayim veyotze aretz humoshav yakaro bashamayim mima'al ushhinat uzot. No. Mima'al ushhinat uzo legorhe memro mim hu Eloheinu ein od emet malkeinu efezulato kakatu b'torato layata no layata ta hayom Vahashivota, no, Vahashivota el livecha, ki Adonai hu ha-Elohim, Vashamayim mima'al, Vial ha'aretz, mitahat, ein od.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Should I do the end?
We're gonna do that in a minute because we didn't get there yet. Susan's gonna read the Elena and then we'll get to there.
Okay. Thank you.
Can
Thank
I
you
take-
very much, Judy.
That was beautiful, Judy. Wow. Okay. I can sing it too. That's what I'm used
You
to.
can sing it or read it, but I clarified before you came on, is if you're singing it, you have to be looking at the words. You
Okay.
can't just sing it because you know it.
Okay, and that's going to be good for me because there are some words that I know I kind of just fudge over because everyone.
Right. That's why I say you can sing it, but you have to look at it because I find for myself too. So I know that because the point is learning how to read. So
Okay,
that's the one caveat.
and that's really important for me, so I appreciate. Okay. Aleinu l'shabea la'adon hakol latet gedula lioseh b'reshit shelo asanu. Wait, don't tell me. Kegoye haratzot velo samanu kimi. Wait, don't tell me. Mishpechot, right?
Yes.
Ha'arama shelo sam chalkenu kohen v'goralenu kikal
Oh,
hol, okay, kichol amonam. Thank you. Va'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. It's so interesting to do it slowly like that, because otherwise I'd go Shehu Mote Shammai, but that doesn't help me, does it? Right? Point, right? I appreciate this. This is a challenge. Thank you for that. Shehu Note Shamayim Ve'osed
Yo, pronounce the yud. Good.
Ve'yosed Aretz Umoshav. I need new glasses. Ve'koro Bashamayim Mima'al
Good.
Ushchina. Oh, I'm off in my mouth. Ushchina tuzo begov he miromi.
Perfect.
Hu Eloheinu ein od emet malkeinu et fasula. No, don't tell me, because this is one I always just.
That was right, though.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah,
Et
yeah.
fasu, right?
It's FS Zulato.
Okay, see, I'm not.
Okay.
Efes zulato kakatuv betorato viadata, right?
Yeah.
Viadata hayom.
Good.
I'm off on the melody. Vihashevota el levarecha
Yeah,
Ki
it's a little hard when you do it slowly. Sometimes it's easy to lose the tune, but that's perfect.
what's the tune there? Can you give it to me, please? Ki Adonai hu Elohim bashamayim mim a mim a mim
It goes with the tune. Umima al-
Vial haaretz, vial haaretz, mitachas and oh, that was like doing.
What?
Thank you for making me do it that way because I always do it really fast. Can I ask
Right.
a question? Why do we bow? What does ve'anachnu? Here we are. Why do we
We
bow?
acknowledge. We bow and acknowledge. It actually says we bow.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah.
the
That's why we bow and acknowledge. There are sometimes we just go down, or sometimes we bend the knee and bow. And that's what we do. Okay.
ve'anachnu korim means we bow and we acknowledge.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Anachnu is we. One more thing I just want to do with the translation. Kakatuv b'torato. Katuv is written, as it is written
In the
in his
Torah.
Torah. Okay? And you can tell because it has the colon there.
Katuv b'toratecha, right?
Yep.
Oh, Torah, Torah.
Oh, Torato. Oh, I'm not even looking at it. Thanks.
Kakatuv b'torato. It's his Torah. You're talking about God.
Ah, okay. Toda.
Okay. Anybody else? I can think everybody read already. Okay, now we're going to go to the end because we should finish it. In one show I was in, sometimes we actually read the whole thing through, but most people do not. They go to the next paragraph and just read from where the caret is or the box, depending on what siddur you have. I'm going to read it first. Kakatuv b'toratecha. Again, now do you see what I just said? Do you recognize it? Kakatuv, again, as it is written. But it's in, what's the difference? In Toratecha.
Your
Anybody know?
in your Torah, right? The Cha.
Good, exactly right. Your Torah. Thank you. Kakatuv b'Toratecha. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'amar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz. Vayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. Okay, and obviously that also can be sung. If anybody would like to read or sing. Anybody? Thank you, Arlene. I was going to call on you, but I figured I didn't want to do it without a hand up.
Kakatu v'Torah techa Adonai yemlok le'olam va'ed v'nem emar v'haya Adonai le'melech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad.
Perfect. Gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
I say this is, if you're ever doing a sisterhood Shabbat or whatever, and they do individual prayers, like not just the whole thing, but individual. I say pick this one because it's not too hard and everybody sings with you. So perfect. It was beautiful. Okay. Anybody else? Just want to read the last part. So we want to finish this up well.
What does
Judy Frank.
Sorry.
Very beautiful.
Kakatu b'Toratecha Adonai yimlok le'olam va'ed v'ne'amar Vahaya Adonai Lamelech al kol haaretz. Bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad ushmo echad.
Good. Good.
What does VEF?
And it's it will be. It's the future tense of to be.
Thank you.
Anybody else? This is pretty easy Hebrew, this part, because we know a lot of the words. We know Torah. We know obviously Adonai. Yimloch is the root for Yimloch is
Yud Mem Lamed, right?
Melech, right? Mem Lamedcha. It's Melech again, and we have Lemelach. Aretz we know is land. Okay, Bayom Hahu, Bayom, in this day and that day, today, forever and never. Okay, anybody else want to read just the last part? Cindy, you can do it.
Yes, in a minute, I'm burning my chicken soup.
Hakatu, the Torah, Techa, Adonai, Yimloch,
Good.
Leolam Ba'ed, B'neh Emar, B'haya Adonai, Lamelech al kol haaretz, Bom Hahu,
Again, the same problem that some of the other people have, and I discussed this before. It should have a
Barom,
vowel
right.
underneath. You read the yud as a consonant.
Okay, so Bayom,
Good.
Hahu, Yeh Adonai, Echad, Ushmo, Echad.
Perfect. But see how you read that? You read the words. When we're familiar with it, that's why I say we should need to keep reading it, because when you're familiar with it, it's perfect and very fluid and fluent. Thank you. Good.
Welcome.
Anybody else? Okay, we don't have a lot of time, but I think I would like to try to do, you get to choose the first person that decided that it says which. Lachadar D or Hatikva? I have them
Haktikva.
both down. Hatikva, okay.
Okay, Judy,
Hatikva, what?
I don't know if anyone else would be interested in this one, but I've never done that Baruch Shem Amar.
Okay.
Oh, I
What
haven't either.
page? What page, Marlene? You have a page?
I think I saw it. I went to I went early last Saturday morning. I'm not going to be able to do it this week. I think
Yeah.
I saw it on 83. The whole thing.
Which book are you using? 83, which book? Oh, yeah, okay, 1 second. Okay, give me a second. I forgot which one you were using.
I think it's the first service. What's the first service? Shakari
Su-
first.
Pesukei de Zimra is actually before Shacharit. Okay, that's the first part. It's the warm-up part.
Okay, so
Yes.
did it
I
so
said, remember I said to you last week, a lot of people aren't here for this part yet. There actually is there's some pages before this. There's multiple parts. We have the very first part is the preliminary prayers, which is Birchat HaShachar. Okay, if you look like before, any page before where we are now in Baruch Shamar. This is let me look and see if I can find, while I'm talking, it in another.
we could do Hatikva today and then maybe do this.
Okay, well, do it, because then next week I'll have it on the page. I'll have all the pages, and I apologize for not doing the pages in advance. I will do that next week. I was on vacation mode too. Yes, Cindy.
Nope. Where's Haktikva? I mean, what does everybody else want to do? I mean,
Okay, but Cindy, did you have a question first?
Well, I just had a suggestion or actually a question and then a suggestion. Have we
Yes.
gotten the announcement of the new month?
I don't think we have actually. I don't think we have. I'm writing it down right now.
That would be cool, yeah.
Okay,
I-
and we have them, and the good news is we have a whole month to wait for it because we just started a new month. So
A whole month to
can practice it.
practice.
We can practice a couple of times before we get to the announcement. When the announcement is made, the Shabbat before the new month, whenever that, it doesn't matter when during the week, but on the Shabbat, we let people know when it's coming so that people get ready. So I'm gonna put that in now, new month. We're gonna do that next week.
That's
Okay,
great.
good.
Thanks.
Thank you, because we have not done it, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Susan.
When I was a little girl, in my memory, it seemed that we always at Shabbat services sang Hatikva, and I haven't heard Hatikva sung at a service in many a moon. Do
Oh.
you know why?
We do.
Fran says you want to answer? Fran, you want to
I don't know
answer?
why you don't, but we do every week.
Really? At what
Yeah.
part of the service?
And the end of the service, we have Haptikva every week. And then we have, we make the bracha over the wine. And then also, and what else do we have? We have blessings for our country and for our soldiers and all of that stuff at the end.
Oh,
So
you
you-
have all that at the end? That's interesting, because, okay, and I'm listening, interested in what everybody else is saying. We actually, and any of the shul, oh, interesting, actually. I'm trying to think. I think they do it at Jeshurun every day, even not just Shabbos. We do at the shul where I am now, or the one that we spent a long time with, does not do Hatikva as part of the service. We do the prayer for our country, but not here. We do it where the prayer of the congregation as part of the Torah
Oh,
service.
yes.
There's a prayer for the Yakum Khan, it starts. We do the prayer for our country there, the prayer for Israel, prayer for the American
Yes.
soldiers, prayer for the Israeli soldiers.
Yeah.
But we don't do Hatikva. That's interesting.
We do at the end.
Does
Well,
anybody else do Hatikva
well,
as part of the
Susan,
service?
you can suggest it to your rabbi in Cantor.
I did
Well,
ask last week.
where is it in the book?
I
Where is
did-
it?
And the I have where it is because I have it down here. Give me half a second. I have it. Oh, yeah, I had it all down here.
What did you say, Susan?
I did ask a long time ago. I love that, and my cousins live in Rishon, which is where it was written.
It's
Well-
$3.95 in your book, Arlene. $3.95 in the Slim Shalom, $4.48 in the Lev Shalom, and $8.27 in the Sim Shalom. And next week I will put down the page numbers.
395 in this one?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
$3.95 in that one.
No, which is the sim?
That's yours. It's only Shabbat Festival, right? Isn't it?
It doesn't go,
Arlene?
it doesn't have 395 pages.
Really?
Oh, wait.
Mine goes to 402.
Wait.
404.
95.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I don't think we've
You
done
know
any.
what the issue is? Because they go very quickly, because in the Siddur, the first part of the book, no, it's not true. I was gonna say it's the same page. Yes, they have Hebrew and English is the same number, but in the back, it changes numbers every page, so they're
Okay.
compact.
I have it, but also
You found it on 395, right?
Yeah. melody for Haktikva, the melody I know is coming up in other prayers that they're doing. I hear them. Yeah, I don't know which prayer it is. And that's where I hear the melody of Haktikva in
Yes,
another
you do.
prayer on
Yes,
Saturday.
you do.
I know.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
trying to see which prayer that is. And the other prayer I'd like to know or learn is the Misha
Yes.
Bera. The Misha Bera.
Oh, yes.
I would like to do that one with you.
Which there are a lot of Mishaberas, so it has to be not to confuse
Just the prayer
anybody.
for Gil.
Debbie Friedman?
Debbie Freeman.
Tell
is
me,
the one we
yeah,
use.
that's what I'm saying. What page, I need to know what you want to know, because there are a lot, there's all kinds of different pieces that people do. Debbie Friedman's is not the same that's in the book. I mean, it's certainly not the same tune. There's when you would do
It's
the Torah
probably-
service,
Tune, probably, I
that when you
imagine.
do the Torah service, some synagogues do Misha B'Orach for everybody that has an aliyah to the Torah.
Yes.
After each aliyah, they do it. So
Mm.
slap out the service.
No, we
In
have
our
everybody.
synagogue, what they do is they do one for everybody that had an aliyah at the end.
Yes.
We also at the sixth aliyah do the prayer for the sick, as opposed to just wishing well for everybody, Misha B'Orach. So, I'm going to write it down and we'll figure out what we're going to do. And if it's singing, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we'll see. It's on my list. We're going through January, so we
No, I
should have
We
plenty
really
of
need
time
to
to
go
do
through, I think we really need to go through February or March.
this.
How about July, right before?
It's a
the-
really great group, a real great group, and we are always coming up with new things to learn. And
Okay,
I would love you, Judy.
don't schedule Friday morning at 10 o'clock.
Okay,
Yes, Fran.
Judy, we now at our synagogue, we have a new women's group because the old women's group
Really?
decided they didn't want to come back to shul anymore. So, my daughter is the president, and we don't do Sisterhood Shabbat. And I'm saying to her, we used to do it when we weren't egalitarian. Now we are, but do the shuls still do the egalitarian synagogue still do Sisterhood Shabbat?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We do Sister Shabbat. And actually,
Yes.
another, just as a point of information, the shul I came from actually, to try to get more people involved, they do men's club Shabbat. Some places do
Ours
teen
does too.
Shabbat. So we
We
get
do
other,
both.
Yeah.
We do both
just
at ours.
be front and center, because even though many of our shuls have chazanim, and so the people, the congregants, don't get to lead davening. So on Sister Shabbat or on it, the congregants actually lead, and it gives them a chance, and it also gets them involved. And we have always had Sister Shabbat when we were egalitarian. Any
Can I
shul
make-
did.
Can I make a comment?
Sure.
Women's League somehow recommends that you do Sisterhood Shabbat. It's one weekend in January. I don't
Yes.
keep track of it. But at our synagogue, they started doing this tradition, and I think it's great. We do it the weekend of Mother's Day.
So
And
do
it just seems
we.
to-
That's a good idea.
And it seems to
You
have
know
a
what?
lot of
The
meaning.
synagogue where we came from, where Barry was the rabbi, we also did it on Mother's Day. The reason it's in January, just as a point of information,
Okay.
is a Matilda Schechter's yahrzeit. So that's why they picked that day.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
right.
Yeah.
And she's
Who
the
was that?
founder of Women's League. It's Matilda Schechter's
Right.
yahrzeit.
I
So
see.
she's
Okay,
the
that
founder of
makes
Women's League.
sense.
But
But
but when they put out information, they're very
Mm.
aware. So there's information and suggestions for the great
Okay,
Torah,
but
et
we,
cetera,
you
et
know what,
cetera.
I
For
like the idea
for
of doing it.
January, and for whenever, if it's not January, something that's more universal.
I like doing it Mother's Day weekend, and honestly, many of our members, we're an aging congregation, many of our members spend
Aren't
the
there in
winter in
January.
Florida. So they're not,
Exactly.
we're in Chicago, so they're not even
It's
around. So
For sure.
Mother's
For sure,
Day
it's
is a
another
perfect
reason to
time.
do it.
So then the men's club picked up on this whole thing, and they started doing it for Father's Day weekend. They copied us.
But it gives the women a chance to do the leading, and
Oh, it's
I think
great.
it's a great
It's great.
idea.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yes,
Very good.
last year here I was the rabbi, but I didn't have to do the Devar Torah. Somebody else did. I just had to do page numbers, but that was hard enough. Yeah,
I would recommend it.
I'd like to make a positive comment on what Judy Frank has said, and that is for many people who don't have a mother or a father anymore, it's a way that is not Hallmark tra-la-la to recognize and celebrate, but not necessarily in tears or only being sad. And so it really, I think it's a gesture to elevate all the people, those who are reading or singing, or those who are attending, or
Attending.
children. It's just a positive, and it doesn't emphasize the fact that these people are no longer with us.
Yeah, I recommend it. Yes, Cindy.
At our synagogue, women often leads services. In fact, I think we might have more women Hebrew readers than men.
Cool.
And,
Yeah.
but one thing I wanted to point out is at our Sisterhood Shabbat, and it varies when we have it, but I really like the idea of Mother's Day, is we highlight one woman as a woman of valor. And we always do a booklet where people donate money in honor of a woman, but then it's also honor, like it's usually a sister or a mother or
Oh,
a
nice.
daughter, but then we highlight one woman who's done like a whole lot for sisterhood over the past year or so. And then there's a little bio about them and their
Nice.
involvement in sisterhood.
Very nice. Yeah, and you look, we can learn from each other. And you know, one place does one thing that you think is a good idea, and sometimes you can bring it to your place. Okay, so we spent very valuable time. We are not doing any more prayers today because it's 11:05, but I will send the page numbers for the prayers we will be doing next week. And I don't know if we'll get to all of them, but whatever, eventually we will. And wish everybody a happy secular new year and a Shabbat Shalom. And thank you all for
Year.
coming
And
and for
Shabbat Shalom.
participating.
Shabbat Shalom.
Happy New Year, Happy healthy New
And
Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy and healthy 2023.
Thanks, Judi.
Absolutely. I can't believe it's 2023. I remember when it was 2000 and it was such a big deal that what was going to happen when it became
end of
2000.
the
It
year.
was 23 years ago.
Pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, and everyone was
Very.
fighting to have the first baby of the
Well, wishing you a
2000.
happy and a
Remember
healthy.
that?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's so weird to think how long ago that was.
Yeah.
Right, right.